Hi, and welcome back to Thone's James Nibbles number 63, Heavenly versus Demonic Wisdom, Part 2 of 4. And we'll be talking about teachers today. Now this again comes from James chapter 3, verses 13 through 18, which we just read last time. So we're going to not read it again. Feel free to pause the video and do that if you wish. Teaching the congregation. Remember, all of James is really about how we should behave with respect to our brothers and sisters in Christ. So we're talking about congregations here. So why is this in the Bible? Learning to distinguish between teachers of worldly wisdom and spiritual wisdom. And that's a vitally important thing to understand. Communications is seek out good, godly teachers. Oh my, that's such a gift to be a good, godly teacher. And if we, who would we want to seek out besides one? Application to me. Here, James reminds us of the importance of spiritual maturity in teachers. They must, of course, exhibit interest and faithful speech here. But even more important, they must not show character signs of pride, envy, or ambition. These characteristics, traits, are warning signs of being earthly, sensual, and demonic. A good teacher should show others both his faith and his works. He should be both kind and gentle. Our churches should be careful of teachers who may lead the entire congregation astray by false teaching. And that's I guess one of the great fears of churches is that a secular takeover, so to speak, and we see it in little bits and pieces at lots of pretty good churches that we have to be a little careful. But we don't want to exercise the opportunity to fool someone into salvation, let's say. We don't want to, advertise as if we were a business and tell mostly the truth, but then have a but. Here's another feature. We don't want to sound like a late night TV ad for some product and be mostly true, but kind of stretch the truth right at the end to get the excitement of our audience, so to speak. No, we must teach the truth all the time. God leads us with carefully perceive the spirit of potential teachers and choose wisely. And that's why we talk about maturity in teachers is, we need to be able to perceive their spirits. My response: Lord, help me be wise and careful in those who influence our congregation. And that is a danger, and if we want to get to add people to our congregation, and sometimes that's a high priority, and sometimes it's a low priority, depending on our particular situation. But we have to be sure that we're not compromising in order to add those additional people. They must understand exactly what we stand for before they get into positions of responsibility within the church. So with that, we'll talk to you next time.